Hi everyone, welcome back to Yellow Cottage Soapery. It has been a couple of weeks since I've made soap, and this particular one is actually testing a fragrance called Petals of Spring. And the description says it is a fresh spring floral fragrance with notes of freesia, jasmine, lily of the valley, honeysuckle, plum, and raspberry. So I think I'm going to do a little bit of Tahitian teal along with white, a couple shades of yellow because I want those for piping, and then I'm going to mix a couple greens to get kind of a bright, pretty green. So I'm going to pour the soap, and then I'm going to pipe flowers and stick them in the freezer for 10 minutes, and then I will place them on the top. And let's get started. back to pipe, and as you saw, everything's set up really quickly. Now everything is more than ready to pipe except for the white, so I'm going to hold off on the white flowers, and I may not do them, I may have to do them directly onto the soap. But the first flower I'm going to do, I think like a cluster of 3. I'm just going to do like a little. It's really hard. Oh my goodness, this might not work. I'm going to do like 3 little blobs. And then put some around it, which I don't think it's going to work. I had high hopes for this. Okay, so I guess that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to kind of squeeze it randomly around, and then I may use it to fill in spaces. This is a Wilton Tip 224, so it's a closed star tip. And what I was going to do was 3 little blobs and do like 3 little clusters of these flowers together, but it's just too firm, which makes me believe that probably none of these flowers are going to be pipeable like I would like them to be. So it smells really good, and the white obviously didn't set up as quick because it had water in the titanium dioxide that I added. But I did soap with a water discount like I normally do, and I did read that if you wanted time to work with it, that you shouldn't do a water discount, but I did it anyway. And as you can see, I mean, it's still pipeable, but it's very hard to push out, and the flowers aren't as defined, and they're kind of breaking off. I know that the yellows are also very set up, so I'm not sure. I need those to pipe in the center of the white flowers. And the white is still not, I don't know if it's ready. I'll try. I'm going to try it with the flower nail. Now, I might have some holes in the soap just because it was so thick when I tried to run the hanger through it. It was just kind of in blobs. So with this one, I'm just going to kind of almost lay it flat. This is a Wilton 101, so it's a small rose tip. And I'm just going to kind of turn the nail and just do that. It's nothing, it's no special, and it's not really defined because the piping is not, the white piping isn't firm, but I want to use it because the yellow is definitely firm. So I'm just going to kind of put a blob in the center, and then I'm going to just put little dots kind of all the way around the blob. And all the way up. Alright, I'm just going to make a few of these, and then I will show you the other flower I hope to make. So Let me grab a piece of wax paper. Normally I would wait to the end and pipe them, but this is really, really firm. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to press it out. So I'm just going to pipe some on here just to have some. So I have a Wilton 352. I'm just gonna, I know you probably can't see what I'm, oh, and that's what happens. Okay, let me get this in another bag and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and put it in a new bag. I got the same leaf tip except for a larger one. This is 366, so I'd have more space to push the soap out. And I also squirted a little bit of the white in there and mixed it up kind of with a popsicle stick, just so hopefully I'll be able to push it out. I don't know if you guys can really see very well, but at this point I am just trying to get these made. Okay, now this orange is really hard, and I know I'm going to have a hard time pushing that through. So I'm going to take a little bit of my white and see if I can kind of thin it out just a little bit. Just kind of add it in here and kind of pull some of the orange back. And then I'm going to mix in the white. Just so I can use it, because I just need it for the center of the other white flower that I'm doing. And I want to be able to, since the white isn't quite ready, hopefully maybe it will be ready now to pipe. I wanted this to be workable. See, it thinned it out enough where hopefully I can push it out. So that's an idea for you guys. If you're trying to pipe and you've got one that hasn't set up as fast as the others. So I'm going to take this off. I probably will go back and do a few more of those type of flowers. Maybe I'll just do them now since I have this on here. Change the tip on this white one to a, okay, what is this? This is a Wilton, or no, a Tico 80, so it's like a mum tip. It's kind of like a half moon almost. And I'm going to let's see, kind of make, trying to remember how I want to do it. I actually think I'm going to do this on the turntable. I'm trying to remember how I wanted to do this. Alright, so I'm going to do one. Oh, this just split. Hold on one second. Alright, so I'm just going to get another piping bag. I'm going to snip the tip of it. I'm going to stick this whole thing right in here. And continue on my way. Alright, I'm going to make, it's really, really thick. This does not want to come out. I actually think that some of the orange was still in the tip, even after I thinned it out, because I didn't get down in there and get it. I just want to be able to make a few of these. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to squirt the orange into the yellow and have it be a yellowy orange center. Because the yellow is a little bit thinner than the orange. So I'm just going to cut this. I'm going to have a mess to clean up. I may end up just, I don't know what I may end up doing. Alright, so kind of put that in there, and then I'll use a bigger one of these and I'll mix it in with the yellow. I'm committed right now. Okay. I'm just going to do, this is terrible. Okay, three blobs. Then I'm going to take this, it is like a half, kind of a half moon shape, and kind of hold it flat and just kind of pull out. Do a couple rows. Alright, and then I'm going to move over to this one. Hope you guys can see okay. So I'm just kind of pushing from the center out, just squeezing in and letting go, and it makes a little kind of a cup-shaped petal. And then I'll do the centers in a second. So I'm just going to do it with the third one here. And I kind of want them to overlap a little bit, kind of like a cluster. Okay, so then I'm going to take this, whatever color, orange yellow, squirt it in the center, kind of make a little mound, and then put little dots. And this I'm not too fussy about at this point. I'm just trying to get this done. Okay, so that's a little cluster of, I don't know, some type of flower. I'm just going to do a couple more of these and then stick them in the freezer, and then I will come back and put them on. I'm going to go ahead and put these flowers on here. I just went ahead and squirted what I had left of the white in there so it would kind of boost up these flowers. And I'm just going to kind of place them all around randomly. I left them in there for about half an hour, so they're really cold. I add in a few leaves as I go. I think I'll go ahead and try to place some of the 3 clusters first because they're a little bigger. back. I'm going to go ahead and cut this Petals of Spring soap. And I'm wondering if there's any kind of air bubbles inside. Just because it was so thick when I poured it. That's pretty. I like it, seeing as how it was pretty difficult to work with. I think it came out nice. I like that one. It's got the flower on the top. That flower feels a little loose. I might have to attach it a little better. Well, I don't see any air pockets, so I'm happy about that. That one's loose too. Maybe I waited a little bit too long to put the flowers on, so the soap had kind of set up a little bit more than I wanted, but overall I'm happy with it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video.